Lola. Here. Andrew Shushu.
Here.
Ryan.
Here.
Maya. Here. Allie. Here. Andy. Here. Joseph. Jean. Here. Steve.
Here.
Nicole. Nick.
Here.
Kate. Here. Leo. Roy.
Here.
Milat. Here. Rebecca L. Here. Rebecca S. Here. Baran.
Yep.
Henry. John. Andrew Young.
Here.
Elena. Mark.
Here.
And Corey.
Thank you, Hannah. We will now move into reading of the minutes, and Andrew,
A motion to waive reading of minutes.
there's a motion on the table to waive the reading of the minutes. Is there a second? Second by Ryan. Questions to the wording? Discussion? All in favor of waiving the reading of the minutes, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. Ryan?
Motion to approve minutes.
There's a motion on the table to approve minutes. Is there a second? Second by Jean. Questions to the wording? Discussion? All those in favor of approving the minutes of last week, which Hannah sent out, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. Thank you so much, Hannah, for sending out those lovely minutes, and I truly appreciate it. You're very witty joke with accompanying with them. All right, we're now going to move into our public comments, and I believe we have someone that would like to speak. Brendan?
Hi, yeah. I did the Fire and Ice Party, you guys remember. Basically, quick review of it. We got over 300 people who came to the event. Raised over $550, so we almost broke even, but we got the money back that you guys gave us. And like most people seem to enjoy it. We had ASO and DJ BB do the event. We printed out 200 flyers, gave it out everywhere. Almost everybody saw it. And then we did like a big banner on the UC staircase, like the first like real banner that's not like drawn. So that's pretty much it.
Which cause of your event support?
Big brother, big sister, in Worcester.
Very exciting. We're happy to see the student council funds were used in such a positive way, and we're happy that grants committee could facilitate that for you. So congratulations for putting out a really successful event. Thank you. All right. Any other public comments? Seeing that there are none, we'll move into financial matters with the grants committee report. Maya?
I allocate $220 from quarter two with a 2-week waiver to management 100.
There's a motion on the table to allocate $220 from quarter two with a 2-week waiver to the management 100 group. Is there a second? A second by Ryan. Questions to the wording? Discussion, Nan?
The management 100 group came in today. They asked for $220 to put on an event called tie-dye for Project Playground. It's going to be this Saturday on the Green and Red Square, and it's during the Fall Fest. They asked for money to sign up for a table, for 2 tie-dye kits, rubber bands, t-shirts, and a tarp, and the money will cover about 100 t-shirts. There are some representatives in the crowd if they would like to say anything.
I think that pretty much covered it. We've been trying to work something out, and that all the money should cover it. And
yeah, we really want to benefit the Project Playground, and it's for our class.
Can you state your name for the minutes?
Mandy and Madeline.
Last names?
Osmond, Mandy Osmond, and Madeline Herb.
Herb, H-E-R-B.
Great, thank you so much. Further comments? Discussion? All those in favor of allocating $220 from quarter two with a 2-week waiver to the management 100 group, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Abstentions? 3 abstentions. Motion carries. Thank you so much. Nan?
I move to allocate $500 in the equipment funds to Park Musical Theater.
There's a motion on the table to allocate $500 from the equipment fund to CMT. Is there a second? Second by Milan. Questions to the wording? Discussion? Nan?
Park Musical Theater requested $500 to buy 25 plate stands at $19.99 each. They're hoping to buy these light stands to help in their Play Right Now Assassins, but also in hopes to let them out and let other groups use them and kind of start an easy sharing process. They often borrow them from the music department, but they're not available this year, and they would like to get their own so they can start not having to kind of be a resource for other arts groups on campus. I'm not sure. Do we have a representative? All right.
Further discussion? We'll now move, oh,
Sorry, I have a question. So the money that we allocated, I don't know if I mentioned this, but that we allocated to the surplus for letting communities network, none of that could do what they want, you know?
Leah?
And leave the money, like this is very specific to like putting lights on stands versus like big overhead lights and big like sound equipment. This is like very specific to the needs of like a musical performance or okay, and
Further discussion? We'll now move into voting. All in favor of allocating $500 to CMT from equipment, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Abstentions? One abstention? Motion carries. Leah?
I move to allocate $170 from quarter two to the Clark Book Club.
There's a motion on the table to allocate $170 from quarter two to the Clark Book Club. Is there a second? Seconded by Hannah. Questions for wording? Discussion. Leah?
The Clark Book Club is a new group on campus. As a result, they don't have a budget yet. They've had a lot of interest with over 30 people on their mailing list, and they're actually at a meeting tonight, and they're expecting 15 new members. There is a representative in the audience if you please.
Casey?
Yes.
Andrew? Okay. Casey, absent.
Yes. So I'm looking for $170 to buy 2 different books that we'll use for pretty much the rest of the semester. We're getting 12 copies of Truman Capote's In Cold Blood and 12 copies of Kurt Vonnegut Jr.'s Cat's Cradle. So we're going to do those 2 books, and we've also got some library books that we're going to have access, and we put something in the Clark Library to as a reserve that people can use as well. So yeah, it's good.
Steve?
What happens to the books after the semester? Are you guys going to hold on to them as a club item, or are you guys going to donate them to the library?
What we're actually looking to do, and I've been talking with the librarians about this, is they've got a give a book, leave a book, take a book right now, but it's really sad. There's like 7 or 8 books, and nobody really wants to read any of them. So we're looking to like get a big enough collection that we can put there, and maybe move it down to the AC and get it some publicity.
That's good.
Andrew?
At this point in time, Clark Book Club is not a recognized club by student council. We typically allocate the money to go to special projects, and then deal with it. However, I looked over their charter, found it acceptable, so I recommend that before you make the allocation, that someone move to officially recognize Clark Book Club.
Sam?
I move to officially recognize Clark Book Club.
Is there a second? Second by Steve. Questions for wording? Discussion? Sam?
I know this sounds like a brilliant idea. I think it really represents a good academic feel. It's a good idea. It could really get people reading. I love cats. I thought Cat's Cradle was a terrific book.
Other discussion? Seeing there is none, we'll move. Oh, Kate?
I work in the Clark Bookstore, and I'm just saying for the future, if you guys want to try to communicate with the Clark Bookstore, I can recommend that because they can get information from larger bookstores. You can get them like for like a cheaper price or like used and stuff like that, which would be nice for you guys to look into.
Cool.
You get cheaper books, so I just recommend that for the future.
Jean?
Oh,
So, any further discussion? All those in favor of recognizing the Clark Book Club as an officially recognized USC group, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. Congratulations, Clark Book Club, you're now officially USC. Okay, moving on to discussion of the original grant. Ryan?
Could you talk a little bit about the meetings we've already had?
Yeah, so we had one last week, which was actually our first. We got 8 people there, but a lot of people told me that they were trying to come and couldn't make it for various reasons. We had really phenomenal discussion about. We read Raymond Carver's things we talked about when we talked about love. And we had a really great discussion about it. This week we're doing Jorge Luis Borges, in the Garden Before Him path, and I'm expecting at least 15 people, so, yeah.
Thank you.
Further discussion? Sorry, my smile is because I'm an English major.
Good.
Further discussion? Seeing none, we'll move into voting on allocating $170 from quarter 2 to the Clark Book Club. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. Thank you.
I move to allocate $1,000 from quarter 2 to model revenge.
There's a motion on the table to allocate $1,000 from quarter 2 to model revenge. Is there a second? Second by sorry, by model revenge. Can I have another second? Questions for wording? Discussion in man.
Model UN approached us and asked for $1,000. They want to put on their annual conference for high school students. This is, or they requested money for postage, folders, printing, gavels, and refreshments. There is a representative, I believe, in the audience to speak to this cost.
Okay, so our high school conference we put on every fall semester. It's a really great opportunity for our members to kind of be on the other side of a conference and know what it's like to put one on and be able to chair committees and do research and stuff like that. And it's also a really great thing for high schools in Worcester and in the surrounding areas in New England to come to kind of a cheaper conference. Model UN conferences can be really expensive, especially when you're attending conferences at universities when you're in high school. So this money will kind of allow us to keep a low cost but high quality conference, and it's beneficial on a lot of levels.
Can you please state both of your names for?
Yep, I'm Angelica, sir.
Further discussion?
I just want to say that Model UN's done a really good job looking around for other money. They, as I said, their conferences they attend are very expensive, and they do a good job kind of feeling out other places to get money. Not back in the grants, and they do a really good job. And they're also, I believe, ranked 9th in the nation, something.
Last year, yeah.
So they are really very good.
Further discussion? All those in favor of allocating $1,000 to Model UN from quarter 2, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Any abstentions? Abstentions? Steve? Abstentions? Motion carries. Thanks, guys. Sorry, if you're a member of one of the clubs that's receiving an allocation, you have to abstain from it. Just to make that clear. All right. Maya?
I move to accept the grants and procedures with the following changes. From the funding exclusions section, we would like to get rid of the following statement. Unless requesting funding from the activism funds, the grants committee will only fund registration fees for off-campus events. Expenses including but not limited to travel, food, and housing shall be considered personal expenses and should not be part of the grants committee recommendation.
There's a motion on the table to accept the new internal procedures of the grants committee with the changes that Maya mentioned. Is there a second? Second by Ryan. Questions to the wording? Discussion? Maya?
Grants committee did a really good job and we're proud of them. We went over the internal procedures very carefully and updated and changed things that needed to be changed. We feel they represent the grants committee.
And just to clarify, these internal procedures were mailed out to everyone, so I hope that everyone had a chance to read them before tonight's meeting. Is there any further discussion? Brown? Maya? Yes.
Okay, so unless requesting funding from the activism fund, the grants committee will only fund registration fees for off-campus events. Expenses including but not limited to travel, food, and housing shall be considered personal expenses and shall not be part of the grants committee recommendation.
Does this substantively change the way that grants function?
In the present way grants have been functioning, grants has been, I guess, breaking this rule. We in fact do fund transportation. No, we fund food though, so we fund food, and it's regulated in another stanza in our internal procedures for any of
Right.
Yeah, basically what this is doing is we're making grants and procedures consistent with Grants actually does on a weekly basis. This particular change came with the suggestion of Andrew review our current procedures and felt that making this change would make it more consistent with the Constitution.
Further discussion? Any clarification that needs to be made? Seeing none, we'll move into voting. All those in favor of accepting the new grants internal procedures with the changes we have mentioned, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Any abstentions? One abstention? Motion carries. All right, so we're going to jump down to new business. And that is the appointment of our international student representative to council. There was a tie for international rep through the write-in votes, and we contacted both candidates, and Marwan was gracious enough to accept his position, and we're excited to possibly, with your vote, welcome him to council. And so I would like to appoint Marwan to international students representative. Is there an approval? Andy?
I move to approve the appointment.
There's a motion on the table to approve the appointment of Marwan. Is there a second? Second by Rebecca. Questions for wording? Discussion? Marwan, would you like to say anything?
Not at the moment.
Okay, that's fine. Any other discussion, Andy?
Where are you from? Norfolk. I was just curious.
Seeing that there is none, we'll move into voting. All in favor of approving the appointment, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstention? Motion carries. Okay, we're now going to, congratulations. And council, we're now going to we're now going to administer the oath of office.
All right, I'm going to read the oath. When I'm finished, if you do, say I do. I do solemnly affirm that I will support and execute the Constitution and bylaws of the Clark Undergraduate Student Council, that I take this obligation freely, and I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I'm about to enter.
All right, congratulations. You're now a full voting member of the Student Council, and we welcome you with open arms. All right, we're now going to move into the Finance Committee report. Andrew?
Okay, first one, we had I got a request on Tuesday from for a year-long food waiver from the Newman Association, and I presented their case to the rest of the Finance Committee. We're currently deliberating it, and we're in the middle of drafting an email to respond, and we're going to respond to them tomorrow morning with our decision. And our second order of business is tomorrow we're going to start our audit process. We're meeting tomorrow at 6, and I'm going to get out a list of clubs that we're going to audit, and we're going to do a split month, go over procedure for audits, and then go from there. So we start that process. And our last order of business is that I move to accept the Finance Committee's internal procedures.
There's a motion on the table to accept Finance Committee's internal procedures. Is there a second? Second by Andy. Questions for wording? Discussion? Andy?
Me and Lowell actually finalized them right before we got on our new committees. And our new committee has had a chance to look it over and they're going to be subjected. So we'll still stand. They're still a solid set of procedures.
Further discussion? Seeing none, we'll move into voting. All in favor of accepting Finance Committee's internal procedures, please say aye. Aye. All opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. Again, the Finance Committee internal procedures were sent out to everyone last week if you'd like to look them over. Anything else, Andrew?
No, that's it.
Great. Welcome to being chair of finance. All right. Let's move down the agenda to student life with the organizational committee report. Kate.
We would like to award $50 to STAN for their work on the Informed Activism Conference. And also, as a reminder, we are having our first organizational committee meeting tomorrow at 6 o'clock for all the members. If anybody else has
Melissa.
Yeah. So, Stan is the student club of the month.
Yes,
September.
yeah, for the student club month.
Very exciting. What are your plans to publicize?
I'm not sure, I guess we can talk to the communications committee, yeah.
Are you
Want to
suggesting
get that out there?
I think it would be great if we could publicize student clubs a bit more than we did last year. It's a really exciting opportunity for clubs to receive recognition, and we want people to be aware that we are doing this. So thanks for.
Well, if one of you guys want to come for me tomorrow, we can talk about how to do that.
Yeah. Just talk to me.
Is grants committee, finance committee having our meeting at 6 o'clock tomorrow? In the student council office?
Is it?
Yeah, rock, paper.
If you guys discuss this after the meeting, that would be lovely. Katie?
Either one of you are welcome to use the after sheet if there's outside of the student council, student leadership and programming offices available.
Further discussion from the organizational meeting? And congratulations on being chosen. All right, we're going to move into judiciary committee report. Nothing to report. Thank you, Andrew. So we're going to move down to internal business. And with that, we have the operations report and first me. So I have a meeting with Yara, the grad student from Jenny Eisler's office tomorrow, bright and early at 9 o'clock. And we're going to be discussing this sustainability survey that we moved to endorse a couple of meetings ago. And we'll be discussing implementation of that endorsement and the different responsibilities of council, and I'll report back to you guys once I have that information. Two, for those of you that were not there, we had an extremely successful What Would You Do with $70,000 forum yesterday in Tilton. Thanks to all of you that were in attendance. I hope that you gained a better understanding of what the Clark community was interested in improving and executing. And we generated nine different proposals, and eBoard is excited to review the applications of all of these proposals if they do come to that stage. And so if any of you have a proposal that you have in mind, or know someone that is talking about this great idea that they have or require a bit of money, then please feel free to download an application. They're on the homepage of the CUSC website, thanks to Zach. And they're available, and they're due November 4th, I believe. And the date is on the application, so that's really exciting. Third, the trustees are coming to Clark this Friday, i.e. the board that officially oversees us and allocates our, allocates us the student activities fund. And so the e-board will be sitting in on some meetings, and also some of you are trustee committee liaisons, so you'll be at those meetings as well. I encourage everyone that is going to dress in your best business attire and also attend the lunch, because it's delicious. And we'll be reporting back with some updates about what's happening in the trustee world. Andy?
I was led to believe the student representatives were not invited to the election. It says for faculty and trustees. Technically, I'm not a faculty nor a trustee.
I've always been invited to, all the students have always been invited. I will contact Darlene Cortez and find out some information on that.
I was just asking because I was led to believe it.
I will confirm with
It's
Darlene.
just sad.
That is in fact extremely upsetting. I will be in contact with the proper administrative people to resolve this very important conflict. And I will be in contact as well.
Thank you.
Alrighty, and fourth, so last but not least, the College of Worcester Consortium is coming to the Clark University in the form of their presidents. We will be having a lovely meeting on Friday at 4. So if you are interested in communicating anything you would like to one of the colleges in the consortium, please drop me a line, and I will put the item on the agenda, and we can all chat about it. And I'll also have updates next week about how that goes. I'm excited for the
possibility of more interconnectivity between our campuses. And that's all I have to report. So Allie, with the Vice President's report.
So we had a very successful student council member training on Sunday. If you could not make it to the training, we need to have a weekend training, which will be maybe just like a shorter version of PowerPoint. So it doesn't look like Thursday at 7 is going to work for a lot of people. So if you haven't been trained, if you could just stick around after the meeting so we can come up with a time that works for everybody, I'd rather just kind of train all of you at once. And then also this isn't in the agenda, but if you're a committee chair and you would like a committee chair training to, I don't know, just either refresh your skills of being a committee chair or you're a new committee chair and you're a little nervous about your responsibilities, see me after the meeting and we can set something up. It's not mandatory, just if you would like it.
I would also encourage any former chairs to train any current chairs that exist on campus, just so we can keep sort of the knowledge flow going. So if former chairs want to reach out to current chairs, that would be cool too. But good for now. Anything else? Cool. Thank you so much. Ryan?
All right, two quick things. One, I've been doing some Makeup Treasures trainings for a few people this week who didn't make it to the original one. And then secondly, I wanted to thank Ola for all her work as finance chair over the last year. She did a fantastic job. I'm sure she'll do a fantastic job as elections chair. So I was sorry to lose her from finance. So thank you, Ola.
Hannah?
I'm going to be passing around a list. Please fill this out. There are 2 sections. That's all your contact information. I really, really need this. I'm going to be passing around this, so we just fill it up. And stick around later for the picture-taking ceremony.
Oh, yes. We have a professional photographer to take all of your pictures. So if there's any crimping that needs to happen within a very short period of time. Andy?
Is this Sam that's coming?
Yes.
Okay, because I had asked him that, I never got back to me in advance. So we're going to have it for that. He's coming.
Alright.
I just, yeah, is it okay if I make a comment on it? Because it's for the website.
Sure, yeah.
If you already have your picture, if you got your picture from last time Sam was here, don't worry about getting your individual picture taken again. And yeah, that was part of it.
Yeah, but we need a group picture.
Right.
So just remember that one.
Right.
Yeah.
If you have an individual picture, you don't need to get it on us.
Okay, so then we're clear. They can have 1 or 2 pictures taken tonight. If you're unclear about if you are having 1 or 2 pictures taken tonight, please contact Andrew.
Does it get first?
Huh?
I would like a portrait afterwards.
That costs, actually.
All right, moving on. Bill, now, are you all set? Okay, lovely. Let's move into the elections committee report. Ola.
So today is the first day of the election. It is not much straightforward. We'll have to
Ola, do you mind speaking up a little bit? I don't think
I just want to say that we're meeting after the meeting, and we'll be our first official meeting, and we'll get training finishing as elections chair.
I would also like to thank all of the members of our impromptu diversity task force committee. We had some of the best conversations ever for an elections committee, and I really enjoyed the communication back and forth. And we recommended 3 people to Sunny Gertz, Hannah Yukon, Michael Masters, and Maya Baum. And she will be making the final decision about who is appointed to the task force. And we'll let you know when that happens. But thank you so much to all of these that were in attendance for that. We spent 5 hours picking these people, so we were really pretty diligent. So thanks, guys. Anything else, Ola? No. Thank you so much. And now to the communications committee report, Andy.
Yeah, despite what this says, there actually just are a few things. I'm actually not going to you to accept our internal procedures because the internal procedures were written several weeks ago, and the communications committee is completely different. So I'd like you to go over that before I approve them. We do not have a meeting this week because incredibly and as far as the website goes, if you don't have an individual picture, again, staff need an individual picture taken. And also, if we're still moving with 3 facts for the website, if you're a new member or want to change the facts, 3 fun facts about yourself on the website, talk to either Sam or Zach after the meeting. And I need to see the communications committee. That's it.
Thank you so much, Annie. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, so moving into unfinished business. Wait, there is none. Moving into new business. We already covered that. And we're going to now move into last words. My last words are, Zach, I have a document for you. So please do not let me leave or you leave without receiving the document from me because I was meant to give it to you a couple weeks ago. So.
Okay.
Also, G&P is having a haunted house, and it's going to be really scary, and we need volunteers. So the volunteers meeting is tomorrow at 9 in the grind. What could be more scary? So if you're at all interested in scaring the crap out of your fellow classmates, please attend. This is probably your only option for doing that in a legal and safe way. So let us know. And those are my last words. Other last words? Katie?
Excuse me, can the committee chairs who have completed internal procedures just forward a copy on to me so I can have it on file? And when you're sending them out, please include me in your group emails, please. And then can I grab Ryan?
Andy?
This is a reset. I don't know if anyone remembers a couple weeks ago I started an initiative with Jenny Eisen and the Eco Reps to put drying racks in all of the RH apartments because my petition complaining about lack of laundry services. Those drying racks the funds were secured from everyone, trainings with different eco tiers in place, and so by the end of the week, that should be done. So it was a pretty good part.
Thank you so much, Andy. Alex?
I was planning to wait to the end of the meeting, but I wanted to thank Sam for his work on organizational committee and all of his organization and getting PCF back on track. It was kind of a mess at the end of last year, and just all of his diligent leadership. And also just a reminder, if you haven't been trained, see me after the meeting.
Thank you, Allie. Anything else? Andy? There's a motion on the table to adjourn. Is there a second? Second by Andrew Shushu. Questions to the wording? Discussion? All those in favor of adjourning, please say aye. Aye. All opposed? Abstentions? One abstention? Wait, can you do that? You can't do that. Do you rescind your abstention?
What?
Do you rescind your abstention?
Yes.
Okay. Any other abstentions?
It's like.
All right. Motion to